guides today.
Hans będzie jednym z 3 przewodników dzisiaj naszej grupy.
So we are the guide of the best group.
I'm guy down here.
Yeah, I'm your guide.
So
Okay?
the best group.
The best group.
Najlepsza grupa dzisiaj będzie.
First of all, the safety brief.
Najpierw bezpieczeństwo.
In case of an emergency, the captain will sound the horn 8 times, 7 short bursts, and a long burst.
Międzynarodowy sygnał alarmowy, jaki jest było na szkoleniu? 7 krótkich, 1 długa. Tak już mieliśmy też na celu zawsze, więc na to 7 krótkich, 1 długa. Jeśli coś by się działo, kapitan to włożył, to znaczy, że jest zagrożenie.
That means that you are to go to the muster station.
Czyli trzeba wtedy iść do swojego master station, miejsca zbiórki.
The muster station you find right over there. There's a lot of life jackets stored there. You can visit.
Z przodu jest nasza master station i tam są kamizelki ratunkowe.
When you get there, you'll be met by one of the crew members who will give you
A life jacket. Prowokacja na kamizelki.
We now demonstrate how to put it on.
Pokażemy teraz, jak założyć kamizelki. Zobaczcie, takie są cieplane.
It's like the ordinary jacket. You just put your arms through the sleeves.
Jak zwykła kurtka.
Then there's a velcro in front, so you attach the velcro.
Oh, right.
Zakładamy, tak jak pokazała.
Then there's a black waistband with a black buckle.
Czarny pasek, który napinamy.
And at the back, there's a beaver tail that you place between your legs and attach the yellow band in front.
Żółty pasek zapinamy, czyli znowu to przewiązujemy.
Then you place the hood over your head. And when you get into the water, the lights will automatically start to illuminate.
Zakładamy kaptur i światło automatycznie włączy się załączy.
And there's also a whistle to draw attention to it.
Tu jest jeszcze gwizdek, który się można pobawić.
In addition to these life jackets, this ship has also 4 life rafts, 2 on each side of the ship.
Mamy jeszcze 4 dodatkowe tratwy.
These life rafts will inflate automatically when put into the water.
Pokłują się automatycznie, jeśli są w wodzie.
But please remember, it's only the captain who can tell us to abandon ship.
Tylko kapitan może zarządzić opuszczenie statku. Toalety, tu byliśmy, tutaj mamy z tyłu 2 toalety męska, damska, barek z przodu, lunch około 12, lunch with lunch.
Lunch around 12 o'clock. You're free to go wherever you like on the ship,
Można iść gdzie się chce na statku, góra, dół.
except downstairs where the crew have their compartments and the bridge for the captain.
Czyli nie wchodzimy tylko na dół, gdzie odpowiada przyjmuje obiad i do kapitana, nie wchodzimy na mostek. To tyle na razie. Można chodzić, spacerować. Tu jest mapka, jak ktoś chce zobaczyć po kolei przystanki, można sobie tę mapkę.
Cruise for in Norfolk cruise. This one our ship here. So we have the local cruise go to Norfolk, see the polar bear and virus. Okay, okay. Ja.
对呀。
At the airport. That's one airport.
But even we see that at home already. I mean, we are in Central Europe, in Middle Europe, and normally it's warm at home already, or hot. We usually have we have about 30 degrees now during the day. And a friend of mine, our kid sitter, She sent us a photo of 16 degrees every day.
Forest.
These birds are about 40 centimeters high.
Oh,
Actually looking like small penguins, but they can fly. And they lay only one egg. And they lay the eggs, if they don't have a nest, they lay the eggs directly on the cliff. Small shelves on the cliff about this wide. And these eggs are shaped different than other eggs. They're much more pear-shaped. The reason for that is so they shouldn't roll off the cliff. In colonies like this, all the birds lay their eggs at the same time.
oh,
They hatch at the same time, and then 21 days after hatching, all the chickens are forced out of the cliff. They can't fly, so they just come dropping down to the cliff. Down to the waterline, there's the male bird waiting to bring them out on the ocean. And they will stay on the ocean until the chickens are ready to come out. But when this happens, that is Christmas Eve for the Arctic fox. There'll be a number of Arctic foxes running underneath him, just waiting for the foods to come dropping from heaven. But they all come so many at the very same time. So most of them get past the
what's the name of the bird?
British guillemots.
Oh, long name.
Yeah, it's most common bird here on Svalbard in the summer.
Okay.
You see the grey areas in the cliff. That is
the
bird poop, and that's where you see the birds sitting.
Oh,
There
okay.
should be hundreds of them sitting in here.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Right here. Good net. Good. Oh, good right there. White thing. Oh, right there.
基本上我没看到照片，不知道照片放哪。
你那个。
他那个照。
Okay, dann ist keine Geschichte jetzt.
Yeah, with that.
Live ist auf dem Menü.
What is it?
Close the door.
Z przodu wyświetlają na filmie.
A, na filmie. Sorry. Close the door.
Oh, a lot of birds.
Beluga? Beluga? Beluga-Wale was?
Oh, well.
Do you have whale? The
看到没看到？
come
看到
for
看到了，看到了。
come here for
对
whale.
不是很大。
Whale.
换一回。不会吧？有的人记得好1-2小时呢。Also wir haben alle schon gehabt.
Heute ist nicht so schlimm, wenn es so windig ist.
Die Sonne war 9 Grad plus Sonne, das ist gefühlt fast T-Shirt-Wetter. Und wenn 3 Grad Wind, da
Wart ihr da schon in der Kneipe?
das Selbstbier hast du getrunken?
Ja, das hat der.
Ja, einmal die Woche.
哎，你上哪儿的你？
23:30 Uhr. Ich gehe schnell noch mal eine Runde. Schau mir die
Ja, musst du Oder essen Gemälde 21
Bis
21
Ich glaube nicht, dass es einen Bus gibt, weil die haben bei der meisten den Morgen ab.
Ja.
Wir waren irgendwas von
Und es war nicht so weit, oder?
bis 13.
Ich weiß nicht. Wie geht's?
Spät. Ja, macht da reingucken. Kasi nag-ihaw pa lang. Kami na binsilis na sa sponge. Mahaba. Wala sa Netflix. Tapos hindi pa siya season. Sa July 6 pa yung
Release nung
ay nasa. Pero doon sa isang apps na
Asian ano. Ayaw kanya parang titigil. Titigil yung kanya.
dito rin pumunta si Marty.
Puro din sila sa
Oh, thấy được qua rất gần quá.
Con walrus có phải là lion seal không ta? Sorry, it was walrus. Sorry, walrus? Yeah, that's what I thought.
largest glacier in Norway.
Przed tobą? Nie znam.
It's a Russia town. Right here. Belong to Russia. It's the largest glacier in Norway, in Svalbard.
这边的景很好的。那个公司看，那个对，原来的那个翻的马丁又回来了，现在好像做一个这个旅游。
It's a Russian town in Svalbard. They own about 0.4% of the Svalbard. We belong to Berenberg. 2 towns belong to Russia. The lady in here said the income come from that 2 towns, shipped to Russia to support for the war between Russia and Ukraine. Hey, 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 hey.
Schiffer, mit denen sie es können, würden sie es nicht tun.
Oh man, why well?
看见了吗，草哥？看见了反光的。
Oh right. First time we see the white well. Oh right.
前方有 wide whale， 吸引视线。看看我们希望它出来的时候接着叫。出来了。
到。
出来了，哎，出来了，出来了。
All right. The glacier. Well, still there. Right. At the Russian town. Russia owns 0.4% territory on this island. Oh, over to them.
dolphin 是吧？白色 dolphin。除了翘起来尾巴的头露出来给我们看一看。
这回露得多。
啊，这几个离得近了，现在。
All right. Ooh. Well.
一边又翻一个，哦，大尾巴都露出来了，漂亮漂亮。
The ship approaching Pyramiden. The ship approaching Pyramiden, the Russian town. The town belongs to Russian in Svalbard.
Just walking.
Oh no.
Okay.
Because I have little
Yes.
Take a pass?
Then,
So I
lady,
take a
you
pass?
can. Yes, yes. You
Okay.
can go with the first group. They will make the shortest walk.
More walking is better.
去哪这回的？
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. All the reminder, unless the Polish group will go walk with me. My name is Johan. I will be your guide for the next 1.5 to 2 hours here in Pyramid. Before we start the guiding, some very important safety information. You see, I do carry a rifle, I carry a flare gun, radio equipment. That is for a very good reason. At any given time, there may be polar bear in or around the settlement. That is also the reason that we as a group always stay together. No one is going to the left, no one is going to the right. I always walk first. The single ladies amongst you, of course, are welcome to walk beside me, but no one walks in front of me.
Okay.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a time limit to consider. The boat will leave at 4:30. Underways during our trip, when I asked you, ladies and gentlemen, now it's the time we have to move on, then unfortunately that's exactly what I mean. Then we have to keep moving. The last thing, ladies and gentlemen, the hunters amongst you may have noticed I have no bolt in my rifle and no ammunition. I am not kind of a stupid guy who forgot those things. Many people are not accustomed with firearms around them. I have the bolt in my pocket. I have ammunition all over me. In case of emergency, it takes me less than a second to get it ready. But you can be totally assured the rifle simply cannot misfire. I have to physically put the bolt in. So you can be totally safe. So, ladies and gentlemen, then we are done with the formalities. Now, I once more welcome you here to Pyramid. Since we are a rather big group today that have a lot of people, so we have 3 transfers with the bus to the starting point of our trip. While we wait for the bus, I will introduce you a little bit to the history of Pyramid. Why there is a Russian or Soviet settlement on Norwegian territory. That, ladies and gentlemen, has to do with the Svalbard Treaty. All the signature states that have signed the Svalbard Treaty have the same rights as Norwegian citizens to have legal activities, enterprises, and other things doing here. Pyramiden, like any other place on the island Svalbard, was founded because of coal mining. Where the settlement got its name, you can clearly see the mountain beyond us. It's formed like an Egyptian or Mayan pyramid. It's of course nature work, not man-made. All the coal that we took out of the mountain was sorted into different quality, different sizes, and then shipped via conveyor belt to the waiting ships that took them to the mainland. On your left-hand side, the small building that appears now, that was the old wooden workshop. All the timber, of course, we got from the mainland. We did not block them on the shore. But all the work... Ladies and gentlemen, please follow the group. That means we all have to abide by the Norwegian law, and the Norwegian police has authority over us. But we cannot call Longyearbyen with any small traffic accidents or drunkenness. That's why we have an agreement with the Norwegian governor. We can have... Why London? I hope we have no British people amongst you, especially none from London. They may get a little bit offended now. The Scottish and Irish people, on the other hand, will like what I have to tell. Why is this building nicknamed London? Well, when it was finished in the late 80s, it was meant to be the living quarters of the local party elite, the higher management, the trade union bosses, short to say, all people who had some sort of power and authority. The ordinary people thought it was a very sad, trist and boring atmosphere in this building. Not a happy place to be, kind of like London, always the rain and the fog, not nice weather. So that's why they did nickname it London. We have a building here nicknamed Paris, which is the exact opposite of the sad, trist and boring atmosphere of London. For the building where the last 30, 40 people lived here who worked in this place before the closure. We had our own kitchen, health station, our own small shop. It was like a big family. So ladies and gentlemen, may I kindly ask you to follow me? We let him stand in peace. By the way, of course, it's the northernmost Lenin in the world. And each and every visitor can make up its own mind about him. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next building, which I will explain on the left-hand side, that was the northernmost hospital in the world. A pyramid, like any other normal settlement, of course, had a functioning hospital. There were over 30 doctors, nurses, and other medical personnel working there. The main function of the hospital was, of course, ordinary diseases, sickness, accidents in the mine. But as the result of the happy life in the building, nicknamed Paris, the single woman, the single man above, quite a number of children were actually born here in Pyramid. When I was here in 1997, 1998, we had 11 childbirths to celebrate. And they, of course, were born in our hospital. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next building, which we will visit in a few minutes, it is the northernmost, needless to say, swimming pool in the world. As every year, we lose people in there. 2 years ago, one of our guides, not me, because I'm not a guide usually, had a group of tourists, just like you, ladies and gentlemen, met the...
就照相吧，我不照，就照相吧。这终于停下来了，要不的话真多嘞。为什么晒的不慢？偏转死嘞。那些胶给这边。就是没砸，我以为
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, then we have delivered you safely back. And as once again, thank you for visiting and welcome back another time.
Thank you.
Now, we go home.
You're not living in Svalbard?
We're just here for contract. European.
Yes. And then
因為琴日咯，我同潘太同埋潘生都講過，因為潘生嗰啲 health problem 個身體唔係幾好 ，based on my understanding， 佢身體唔係幾好，所以咯，我唔知你嗰日可唔可以自己知道 room number whatever， 要自己去 check in 就走。我會同船公司講，你嗰日需要 wheelchair assistance， 但係個 dis 費咯全部你自己 cover， 全部你自己 cover。同埋咧，潘生真係需要休息，佢唔可以睡好。你話佢想參加我個 Blue Lagoon， 唔得，因為 Blue Lagoon 啦 ，Blue Lagoon 如果你話哦，我哋差點換電咗，你話我自己坐的士用我嗰個飛都唔得。我個 credit， 跟住依家每一個人佢退咗31蚊，唔知咩 credit 俾你，所以睇睇嗰張單，所有個 transaction 係咪啱？你哋參加咗個 short excursion。嗰啲 number 係咪啱？你有個 idea 之後，20號咯就會重新編一張 statement， 都搞掂晒咯。如果你俾 cash， 嗰日20號翻嚟，你就話我唔想俾 credit card， 我想俾 cash 咯。我哋係唔會喺呢度集合咯，所有我哋團友咯係自己落到下邊先 pick up 行李，先攞行李，跟住。導遊咯，我哋3個巴士 A、B、C， 你自己望住你自己係邊個巴士。導遊係出面揸住一個牌接我哋，跟住就放行李出發。我哋出發時間係朝早8點半 departure， 但係你需要15 minutes earlier 你係嗎？所以大家要睇住嗰個時間。而家收翻我唔知道船公司俾你咯，之間係細4唔會翻走。